Wild event, lap 36. Michael Dokken in the yellow. He hits the wall, then clips the rear, number 66, Mark Thompson. Thompson goes airborne, first on his top, then rolls over and over and over. Thompson tonight is in stable condition, broken ribs.
All this multi-car tangle began.
We see some smoke up in front. A car is already spinning now. The car is going to go down, then he's going to go back up. We see him here. Another car is spun back there. He's backed in the wall, and that's where the fire came from. And he's coming off. And the car turns over.
Yes. Yeah. He overturned and it landed on its wheels and gets drilled again by another car. Meanwhile, the car explodes in flames, and even though he was hit a couple of times, overturned, Gensman had the ability to climb out of that car, and he appears to be okay from a different angle.
There's the 88 car.
It's David Elliott
as he goes around.
Loses
the left rear tire looked like his left rear tire was off the car.
He slides to the infield out of harm's way. The 67 of Bobby Massey goes.
In here, you can see the 06 car there.
Okay, we see the 06 get into turn one. Oh, it starts way up here, though.
Ah, that's Phil Bozell in the number 39.
Phil Bozell. And then back here, as we come into the screen, the 06. The 10 ran into the 06.
They had already gotten together. The 06 getting a little bit loose, or maybe some contact there. We'll take a look at another view in just a moment. But, man, just a tough lick for both of those cars. Here's a better view.
Yeah, we see the 06 start back up to the wall, and the 10 gets caught.
C.W. Smith in that 06 was coming down the racetrack and made some contact with A.J. Hendrickson in that black.
There we see Hudspeth. That's the second car in line. That's a 24 car.
Ron Barfield's on the outside in car number 94. There's the red car.
Hudspeth loses control, goes up the racetrack, hits the wall. Oh, and then it's the 24 car that tumbled over.
Yeah, Hudspeth tumbles. He gets tagged from behind by the 80 car. That is John Gill. 80 comes across. He gets hit from the side by Whittemore. Whittemore is tagged from behind. And here is Billy Thomas, a 22 car involved. And then cars began to slip and slide and beat and bang on both the inside and outside concrete walls. Different angle this time.
There we see Hudspeth. Now about right here is when Gill goes in and boom, hits him and really starts him tumbling down the racetrack. As a matter of fact, the car landed on top of John Gill's car.
Watch Whittemore hit Gill now in the side, and then Whittemore gets hit directly from behind. There's Billy Thomas jamming on the brakes. He tags one of the cars, spins around.
And Benny, the way that Mickey's car went into the wall, it didn't give it a chance to use the roof flaps.
Listen to this.
You're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
Blaze Alexander almost made it through, but Billy Thomas says he can't.
Several replays. First from the blimp.
Harris Devane, someone got in the back of Harris Devane, and Bob Hill gets in the back of the 11, and he goes down. When he hits the apron, the car just catches on the left side, and around over he goes. Wow, he gets up in the air, doesn't he?
Sure, yeah, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then gets hit just as he lands.
And then the fire.
And then the fire. And the fire is the scary part. You know, I think that's scarier than the flip is.
Happened. There we see the one car. The one car, Loy Allen, goes down and spins because Scott Neal came down. Now Allen goes back up, and there we see, oh, the car flipped over. The 52 car turned. Now he's back on his tire. Oh, and in the air he gets hit.
Wow.
He is off the ground and gets hit from beneath.
Man, oh man.
And remember, Jimmy Horton's a driver that went out in Talladega a year or so ago. Look again.
And you can see him sliding along on the top, and then it's going to try to right itself, and here will come another car. There it rights itself, and another car comes along, and as Jerry said, hits him underneath the car.
That was Ed Dixon, the 12 car that came along and ran under the 52 car of Horton.
You just got to be thankful that Horton's car had turned back.
This spectacular crash. There's Vaney's car up on top, and in tandem, they go into the wall. A hard lick for both of them, and the impact turned Vaney's number 42 upside down. Andy Belmont is okay.
Unhooked at the stomach, and that boy that turned us around threatened to do it before it happened. So it's kind of a deal where the fans in the grandstands paid, they paid an admission, we give them a show. So, I mean, ideally, you'd like to go 300 laps screen to checker and no cautions, but, that's not going to happen here. But
on lap number 42. Gary Hooper loses it in turn number 4. His car gets upside down a la Ricky Rudd a few years ago. It hits the inside wall, slides across pit road, and finally comes to rest in the tri-oval infield. Newfer also escaped serious injury.
And the fire impacts the wall coming out of turn number 4.